be a Grand Circuit winner here early portion of the season in the Tompkins Gears. We're set to go for race 7. Here they come for the Grade 3 Champlain. And they're off and trotting and making a break just as the gate was getting away. That was the 2, A Splash of Green. A Splash of Green has jumped it off. Shimmering Hanover leaves out of there well for Waugh. Christopherou pushes the button on Storybook Love on the outside. Into the top 3, Barbara May. Timeless to the inside 4th, followed by I'll Have the Red 5th. And figuratively and resetting in the back and playing some catch-up after the miscue, A Splash of Green. Christopherou and Storybook Love on top at 26-1 into the opening turn and to the first panel. 27-3 for Storybook Love. Shimmering Hanover won't sit for long. Barbara May I don't expect to either, and she's hot on the heels of Waugh with Shimmering Hanover as that one takes over. Barbara May coming after this new one. Storybook Love, the early leader, now suddenly third, 4 in front of Timeless, who's 3 clear of I'll Have the Red, then figuratively in A Splash of Green. They race towards the half with Barbara May set to take over. So here's the favorite now clearing in front of Shimmering Hanover with Storybook Love third. Timeless has tightened up a bit in 4th. A bit closer as well as I'll Have the Red. They're halfway home in 57-2. Figuratively, still with just 1 beat, and that's the trailer, A Splash of Green. They head into this last turn towards 5/8 with Barbara May leading it on Shimmering Hanover and Storybook Love. Timeless 4th. 2 in front of I'll Have the Red 5th. Figuratively brought to the outside, and then A Splash of Green. Barbara May the one to catch. She stretches her advantage now to a length and a half on Shimmering Hanover, who's trying to keep up. Storybook Love there in third, 127 to 3/4, and Christopherou angles out of the 3-hole with long shot Storybook Love. Barbara May opens it up to a 2.5 length lead on Shimmering Hanover with Storybook Love trying to get a rally going in the center of the track. McNair calling Barbara May for a little more. Shimmering Hanover and Storybook Love are chasing hard. Barbara May inside. Here's Shimmering Hanover and Storybook Love furthest out. Shimmering Hanover with the lead, and Shimmering Hanover takes the Grade 3 Champlain. It's Shimmering Hanover over Storybook Love and Barbara May in 155-2. Of the track. McNair calling Barbara May for a little more. Shimmering Hanover and Storybook Love are chasing hard. Barbara May inside. Here's Shimmering Hanover and Storybook Love furthest out. Shimmering Hanover with the lead, and Shimmering Hanover takes the Grade 3 Champlain. It's Shimmering Hanover over Storybook Love and Barbara May in 155-2. Her Grade 3 Champlain Stakes division. As she returns the Winback Farms winner circles number 4, Shimmering Hanover. 2-year-old Bay filly and that first crop of Captain Corey's out of the Yankee Glide Dam Star Hanover. It's bred by Hanover Shoe Farms Incorporated, owned by Determination, trained by Luke Blais, and Louis Waugh, the winning driver. It is a sweep of the Champlains for driver Louis Waugh. First career win for Shimmering Hanover in her 6th lifetime star, 155-2 as she upsets here in the Champlain. Congratulating her trackside with the trophy presentation on behalf of Woodbine Mohawk Park is our VP of Standardbred Racing, Mr. Bill McClinchy. It's the 4, Shimmering Hanover, taking the Champlain Stakes.
A maiden-breaking score here for Shimmering Hanover as she gets it done here in the 2nd Champlain Stakes division. I'm here with winning driver Louis-Philippe Waugh. Louis, this was just give me your early impressions of this filly so far this season.
She's always been pretty good, always there, you know, and even in the going in the peaceful way in the final, I had big hopes for her because I felt like, we always been a little lazy on her, and she never ended up at the wire tired too much. So we raced her a little bit tougher, but she got beat by 2 other pretty good filly there. So going in tonight, it was the same. I was just hoping she at some point hit the wire first.
You know, you worked out a pretty good trip behind the race favorite in Barbara May, but at the head of the lane, it looked like Barbara May was maybe going to separate from you guys. At what point in the mile did you think you had a really good shot to get there?
Yeah, today mine was struggling a little bit in the turns. Luke changed the shoes for faster, lighter shoes. It proved good in the end, but in the turns I feel that she was struggling a little more. So in the last turn, Dougie kind of opened up there, and mine she just needed a little bit of help to go around the last turn. And when we straightened up, she went forward, and she made back those lengths that she lost in the last turn.
You know, aside from that career debut, where she rallied really nicely, I mean, there's been times where you've rated her perfectly up front. You stretched it out on that peaceful way when you made front. She didn't have as much late in the mile, but do you think that helped her a little bit here tonight? That kind of fitness test.
It's hard to tell. Their horses, you do that too early in the season or too early in their development, you ruin their career. You do it later, maybe, like you said, it's a training, a bigger effort for them. Maybe their body reacts and improve. So I don't know. It's pretty hard to say. The rest of the season is going to pretty much tell us.
I know you've got a busy weekend coming up. You've got a busy one next week, but you had a busy morning as well, qualifying a handful of horses. Emoticon Legacy, obviously one of them who's going to be participating in the Canadian Trotting Classic final. But I want to get your thoughts on Nijinsky. You got a chance to sit behind this guy for the first time in a couple of months. How did he feel out there this morning?
Very good. He was sound going on the track. He always had, once in a while, it was getting a little sore. And in the middle of the season, before he had that injury that kept him away from a couple of months, you could tell something was coming up. And then today was just perfect going on the track and strong qualifying. They'll go again with him next week, and then after he might be ready to go with the big boys. You know.
We look forward to watching him back. We look forward to seeing your lineup as well next week. And Congratulations, Louis.
Thank you.
All right, there's Louis Waugh, Shimmering Hanover, determination, getting it done here in the Champlain Stakes.